especially chasing off the three-point line.
Yeah, I mean, you can see they're one of the betters at that, but they switched every screen, not just every screen. And then Roby allows them to do that. I don't know if it would be as successful with the big guys, but that's a thing we're going to see again from many teams. And we saw it actually all at the end of last year. And we got to continue to develop what we do in that situation. And then they hit some timely threes. We chase people off the line too. We're also low at that, and they hit some very timely ones today that were a big difference in the game.
What would you say the difference is between this team that you just faced tonight and the one you faced twice last year?
That's tough. I don't like to judge other teams. We killed them by like 1 or 2 points at Michigan, right? They had a bad day when we got here. I'm not going to judge another teams.
Mo was just 1 for 5 from the field tonight. How did their small ball impact them?
Well, they just switched everything, and then we were trying to make feeds inside. They got really good length. It's a great team to have when you got a bunch of 6'8" to 6'7" guys that are interchangeable and can do a lot of things. It's the way we've played a lot of times, and so we couldn't utilize any height advantage inside, and I think we only had 4 or 5 open threes the entire game. And I don't know if we made any of them. Maybe we made 1 or 2, but we didn't get many open threes. We didn't shoot the ball well from 3, but credit them. They didn't give us many open threes either.
Coach, do you think this is one of the tougher arenas you've played this season in comparison to like East Lansing?
It's a really tough arena, but it's just in my time in Michigan, every arena is really, really difficult. Instead, go to Michigan State, go to Michigan, go to Indiana. They're all tough arenas. But people in Nebraska should be very proud of what they have here right now. It's a really good team. Appear to be really good kids, and they got a heck of a team. They really got a heck of a team. I saw, I saw Greg McDermott earlier in the year, and from Creighton, he said, "Watch out, Nebraska's really good," and he was right. Yeah, we just had to find ways to score. We had to find ways to score, and JP did not have a great night, and he's still growing, but we just had to find ways to score, and that was there's when people switch every screen. I mean every screen. It comes down to one-on-one matchup. So we'll find some type of plan to be able to get more than 50 next time that we play Nebraska.
Did you sense any frustration at your guys there in the second half as shots?
No, I mean, no, we were all frustrated. I hope we're frustrated. We're disappointed, but we understand when we're beaten by a better team that day, and that we were.
In terms of the turnovers in the first half, especially, what would you attribute?
Yeah, that was I have to watch the video. It was like unexplainable. I don't know what we were doing a few times, and then the second half we get a rebound. We're down 8, and we throw it right to them. That was like there's some things that we really got to grow in, and we have to. Whether it's if you go to Texas and win, and you go to Michigan State and win, and you go to Iowa and win, you don't expect a crowd like this to bother you. We were just it's disappointing that we didn't play with the efficiency in the first half. So we had like 14 points with 5 minutes to go. If we don't play real smart, you're not going to score points.
You had some word with Jordan after that foul late. What do you want him to take from this game?
Jordan
there? Yeah.
Jordan Poole?
Yeah.
Well, with 9 seconds on the shot clock, he knows that, and we all know that. And it's one thing we preach a lot. But all our guys, this is a great lesson in humility against a good team, right? And this is the way the league's going to be all year long. And if you're fortunate enough to keep winning, the crowds are going to get bigger and bigger when you go on the road and at home, and you're going to get everybody's best shot. And we certainly got Nebraska's best shot, and Tim and his staff did a great job. But no, we can't be fouling late. But I don't know if we're going to win the game because of that. But that's a lesson he's got to learn.
Did Nebraska's newer starting lineup have any effect on the game?
Sure. That's as I said, that was my entry statement. With them playing with Roby as a 5-man is a nightmare for a lot of teams. It's going to be a nightmare for a lot of teams. And that makes it because he can shoot threes as well. He's very, very skilled. If you see the first play, Tim tried to take Mo off the dribble right away just to get Mo in foul trouble. So you can do a lot of things. It's a great way to play when you have a skilled big guy that can play on the perimeter or inside.
Take a couple more, Coach. Do you get into like saying this is just one game that these games happen in a season, especially on the road versus?
No, I'm not going to. I'm saying we got beat by a better team. This is not just one game. Nebraska's good, and I'm a believer. They got a lot of weapons. They had a good pace about them. They, like I said, they didn't take many threes. They made it, and this is the way it's going to be. They're gonna have a good year. You know what I mean? We got a few teams in this league are really elite, and they're one of those teams that is growing leaps and bounds every single day. I mean, who goes to Northwestern and just beats them like that? I mean, they're good. They beat Minnesota when Minnesota had everybody there. They're good, right? So if we end up losing to Ohio State or we end up losing to Purdue right now, everybody would say, okay, it was Ohio State or Purdue. Nebraska is good.
Anything else?
Thank you.